Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
Ocala, baby, what makes you look so good? Ocala, baby, what makes you look so good? Why don't you love me like I know you could?
All right, 6 minutes after 10 o'clock, we're going to focus on Ocala right now with Kelly Hart, the hostess, whatever, of Ocala Magazine Radio. And today, Kelly has a guest. Good morning, Kelly. How you doing?
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Pretty good. You getting excited? It's getting closer to Christmas.
I guess.
Yeah, just not really.
Can you sense my excitement?
I don't know. Just a question I like to ask everybody. I don't know.
No, there's just so much to do and so little time to do it. So I'm not excited yet.
No.
I'll get excited.
Have you gone shopping at all?
I haven't got my tree up. That's the problem.
Oh, that's
I'm
what
putting
you
it up tomorrow.
You need to get a tree. Do you got a real one?
I'm going to have a real one tomorrow.
Good.
Yeah. Once it's up and my house is decorated, I'll be more excited. As far as right now, I'm still in Thanksgiving.
So is that what triggers it, the decorations?
I think
for you?
so.
Not the Christmas music, or is it a mixture?
Well, they were playing Christmas music before Thanksgiving.
That's
so
true. Yeah, and
it doesn't really matter.
It kind of burns you out a little bit on
it. Does. I've kind of tuned
it
it out, and now I haven't tuned it back in, you know.
Right.
Once my house is decorated, I think I'll be okay.
All right. Well, one of you ladies smells really good. Or maybe both of you.
Probably a combination.
I shouldn't have said anything about that. I should know better by now, right?
Especially because people listening are like, we can't smell it.
It doesn't matter. I'm here. I'm letting them. They're living vicariously through me.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. We smell nice. It's a beautiful day. We're happy to be here. The December issue of Ocala Magazine is coming out, and we're very excited about it because we've been talking about the best of the best issue for 2 months now, I guess. And it's finally here, and our winners will be listed. So we're really excited about that. And this morning I have a guest with me. Her name is Jennifer Townsend. She owns the White Elephant in Ocala, which is downtown. And she's this year's winner. And she has won, goodness gracious, I think you said what, 4 years?
4 years.
So 4 years in a row, which may be a record. I don't know. I'm going to go back and look and see if any one single person has won more than 4 times in a row. Because it could be a potential record.
It could be, it could be something to brag about.
Yeah.
Put a plaque up or something.
Definitely. So she's there was 50 categories, and there was 5 people in each category, and I wanted to go through and name off some of our winners. I'm not going to name them all because obviously we want people to go out and search for that magazine so they can see all of them. Plus, it's a long list, and we're on a time limit here. But our friendliest professional is Angie Lewis of State Farm.
All right. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
She's
You know Angie.
I do, but there was really nobody on that list that wasn't friendly. So.
I know. That was a really tough list. In fact, when we compiled that list and we were talking about who was going to be on there, we talked about how tough it was going to be. Which is kind of the point. If you're the best
I guess so.
It needs to be a
So who was second friendliest? Can you tell us?
Yes, it was Tom Ingram of Gateway Bank.
Who was the least friendliest on that list?
I am not telling you. I will not do that.
Really?
Nope.
Now, how many people were on that list? 5?
There's 5 people.
5, okay.
5 people. So Angie won, and then Tom Ingram was
So one of the
runner-up.
other 3 is the least friendly person in Ocala.
Yep.
Wow.
I know, but we're not gonna.
So I'd rather
we're not
have
gonna tell the losers.
I'd want either the top or the bottom. I wouldn't want the middle.
Well, usually there's some significance either if you're the winner or the loser.
Especially in that one.
But
the least friendly guy.
The least friendliest person. Well, that's only out of those 5
That
people.
wouldn't be a bad category next year.
I might, the meanest
That would
person
be
in Ocala.
Fun. That would be fun.
Oh, I have some nominees already. Okay, moving on. Our best chef category.
Oh,
the winner
man, that's
was
a tough one.
we had the chefs in here, remember?
Right.
So the winner out of that was Loring Felix of the Braised Onion.
Yeah, everybody loves him.
And
loves
runner-up
his food.
was Rick Alaba from the Ivy House, who is now the chef at Golden Ocala.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
So there was a change there, but for 2013, he represented the Ivy House, so he won for them.
And there was 5 in that category also?
5 in that category,
and they
yes.
were all good, you know.
They're all. It's tough. I mean,
weird.
it is, but that's the point.
Yeah.
So, best city employee was Greg Graham, chief of police.
All right. Well, might as well pick the top, right?
Yes. So that's good. And then runner-up was Kent Gwynn, our mayor.
The mayor was runner-up?
I know.
What's wrong with that picture?
I know.
Well?
I know. And then we have Best Caterer was Mojo's Grill and Catering.
Well, he does a lot. Yeah.
He does a lot.
Right.
A lot, yes. And runner-up was Sonny's Barbecue.
Okay.
That's good.
That's good. So you don't tell third,
Okay.
fourth, and fifth, huh?
No. Well, if we tell the third, then
Then you can figure it out.
then it's like, whoa, I'm either the fourth or the loser. Yeah, so we don't do that. That's not friendly
It's
at all.
not losers.
Best Antiques was Wagon Wheel Antique Mall, and the runner-up was Wildwood Antique Mall. Best Food and Restaurant Manager was Robert Huff of Mojo Grill, who was supposed to be here today. So,
And what was the category?
fortunately for him, the list is printed, or I might have knocked him off. Or,
Oh, no.
It was
Knocked
best,
him off.
Best food and no, not like that. Off the list. Terrible. Best food and restaurant manager.
Okay.
And then the runner-up was Thomas Pesto of Stella's Modern Pantry.
Okay.
Both very good guys, hardworking, friendly guys.
Don't take this the wrong way. Have you ever been in a beauty contest? I mean, you could have been.
No.
You look like a beauty contest type of a person.
Thank you. No, I've never been.
So that must be hard for somebody who says, "Oh man, I'm not there. Am I fourth, fifth? Where am I?"
I know.
It's got to be tough.
I know, but being on the list is really an honor.
I guess so. Being on the
So,
stage if you're a beauty contestant.
So sure. Yeah. Even losing is still like kind of this, I can't believe, well, at least I made it on the list, right? But, that could be their
It's
defense.
really an honor to be nominated.
Do you know, I
It's
saw
such an
the
honor to be
video of you taking
nominated.
that stuff off your face.
Uh-huh.
Didn't even know it was you. It didn't even look like you.
Because I had no makeup
I don't
on.
know. I mean,
And no bangs.
No, I've seen you without makeup.
Oh. But
You-
have you?
yeah, you've come in. You're pretty.
I've come in here without makeup?
Yeah.
What was I doing?
I don't
Why
know.
would-
You were just having a good
usually
day.
don't leave the house.
So
but
what? You're with
no.
friends. What difference
No,
does
it's
it make?
okay. I mean, obviously, I posted the video, so it's not like it's a big, huge surprise
Yeah.
that I don't wake up.
But I just
with
didn't recognize
mascara
with all
on or anything.
that what is that stuff? Was it magnetic stuff?
It is. You can get it here in the mall. You can. There's a kiosk. And
Did it
it's the
do
Dead
something for
Sea-
you?
Oh, it's phenomenal.
What did it do?
Well, like my face, I don't know if it really did anything other than
Okay.
made me feel a certain way.
Right.
And it was really awesome to take a mask off with a magnet, but my face felt nice and clean and soft, and it was only my first time using it, so I'll let you know in like 2 months.
It had
if
metal in it?
I assume.
Was it a metal? You were
Well,
using
it's
a magnet to get rid of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't like scraping it off with the magnet. It was just coming right off.
Yeah.
I'll bring some in and let you use
Try
it.
it,
It's
okay.
phenomenal. You can get
All
it
right.
right here in the mall. Let's see. Who else? Oh, best place to take an out-of-town guest. Gator Joe's on Lake Weir.
Oh, if they're in town. If you
If
you have
an
an
out-of-town guest
in
comes
town.
to
I got you.
visit.
I thought you were with a guest out of town.
And you want to just swing
To come
by
back.
Gator Joe's? Well, I mean, it's good, but I don't know if I'm going to like go to Jacksonville and pick my friend up and bring him back.
You see why I like this segment? This is a fun segment for me.
It is. It is. We can't help
You
ourselves.
should have more listeners.
We probably do. After today, we better. Best place for girls' night out, Larry?
Let me see. The melting pot.
No. You wouldn't know. You're not a girl, so it's okay.
I would know, but here's what I read about that restaurant: that it was the #1 place to propose.
That's right.
That's what I heard. I
Well,
might have
it's
read it in
pretty
your magazine.
romantic.
I might have read it in Ocala magazine.
It is pretty romantic. I mean, I haven't been there lately, but it is. From what I hear, it's romantic.
What's the
Jennifer,
difference between romantic?
you been there lately?
I'm not.
All right. So where? So who's the winner?
It's Pie.
Oh, okay.
Pie on Broadway.
Okay. Is it because they have a rooftop area?
Well, maybe. Here's their bartender there, Ben, won
Yeah.
for best bartender. So maybe that's why it's the best place for girls' night out.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Because he can do
He's
the
a
drinks.
really
You
great-
can name a drink and he'll make it.
Yeah,
A
Maybe.
mixologist.
maybe.
Yeah.
And then the runner-up was Harry's Seafood.
Okay.
So those are two, and luckily they're close.
Girls'
so,
nights out. Well, everything's close.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Let's see, who else have we got here before we talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer's waiting to talk.
I know.
Good.
She's got a white elephant. That's cool.
I know. It's pretty phenomenal. Let's see. Best places to meet singles. Now, here was a fun topic because I kind of fished that out to people. I'm like, where do you think's the best place to meet singles? They're like, I don't know, but
The
if
bank.
you find out, tell me.
I would
you
say
know?
the bank. The bank is a good place.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, singles.
That's where I always get my single.
Oh, boy. That would have been funny, actually. But so the winner was Church. Church.
Well, that's
No
not a bad
specific
idea.
church. I wish I knew which
Well, if
one.
I was going to give advice to somebody younger, I would say church over a bar anytime.
I'm going with Publix.
Publix.
Publix would be.
Are you married?
You know what?
No.
No. So you want some guy to walk up to you in Publix while you're looking at
It's
your
happened.
produce?
It's happened.
There's my
Really?
problem.
And you went out with him?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Did it work out?
Still am.
Oh, you still are.
Whoa.
So no wonder.
Which Publix? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, what
can't
did he
tell
say?
you.
I want to know what he said. Where were you in the store? Oreos? No.
If you scope out his cart and it's full of nothing but like beer.
Oh,
and
did you look in his
chips,
cart?
I did.
And they told you something
It was
about
all
him?
good.
All good stuff.
What was he buying? Like lettuce?
All kinds of fruits and
He knew.
vegetables.
See, he did that
See?
before. And did he live up to that since you've known him?
Yep.
No, he's eating Little Debbie's.
So guys go in Publix, they fill their cart with wonderful things like super hygienic stuff, fruits, healthy foods.
No T-bones.
And then they just circle the grocery store.
Yeah, that's how a guy would think.
And then she's like, okay, sure. And then she leaves and he's like,
No, he probably
Put all
had
this back.
a
Where are the
bunch of
chips?
beer in there and some T-bones, and then he saw you, and then he said, "I'm putting that back. Put that back. I gotta get some lettuce, some paprika, and
Some kiwi.
yeah.
and some raw fish."
And
Yeah.
something that looks really gourmet. And it's a bunch of spices.
So did he ask you advice?
No, he asked me for a date.
Oh, he did. Just came right out.
Yeah.
Would you like to go out with me? He didn't say, "Is my melon ripe?"
No.
No.
Shopping there really is a pleasure, isn't it?
Wow. Wow. How long ago was that?
6 months.
6 months.
You know where the runner-up was for best places to meet singles?
Let's see. Church got number 1.
It's hard to beat church. I mean,
Church, a company outing, a company picnic or something. No.
Starbucks downtown.
Really?
Yeah. The mayor hangs out there a lot.
Is he single?
I don't think
Oh, no,
so,
I met his
but-
wife. He's got a
yeah,
pretty
I don't
wife.
think he is, but I'm just saying.
Can you imagine if she-
that's like the quality of people that hang out there. So maybe it's a great place to meet singles. Who knows?
I've spent a few singles there.
Yeah. More like 5s and 10s. And let's see, let me do one or two more, and then we want to talk to Jennifer about winning and about the white elephant.
And what do you do with that win?
Don't ask her yet. Okay, wait, here we go. Best florist. This was a bittersweet category for me because I'm not on it anymore.
Yeah, I bet it was.
But
Were you voted best in the past?
last 3 years,
Okay.
yes. And so this year, Pedal Pusher Florist won, and Heritage Flowers was runner-up.
Does it hurt?
No, because I wasn't on the list.
Okay.
I didn't own
It
I
does
didn't own
hurt.
it.
I can
if
see
I
it.
if I had
I can
owned
read
it,
between the lines.
if I had owned a flower shop and wasn't, yes, but I didn't. So it's kind of like winning the gold and retiring. You're happy for the next person, right? And Pedal Pusher Florist is amazing. They deserved it. They're an amazing
and
florist.
I've never gone to a florist that wasn't, to be honest with you.
Well,
Okay,
it
you're-
can be
so you're
hit
in
and
the
miss.
business, so you
yeah,
know.
Yeah.
All I know is that they do better than I would ever do.
Well,
when I order
if you
flowers,
look at it that way, then
there's
yeah,
no way.
it's money well spent.
There's no way I could do what you guys do. You ladies do. There's some guys. Are there some guy florists?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
most all
yeah.
the florists in town are men.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any shops in town that are owned by a woman.
There used to be.
There used to be a really good one. Phenomenal. Nope, I don't know.
You gonna get back into that one day?
No, probably never. Because then I wouldn't be able to.
I think Paddle
work with
Pusher is a
Ocala
cool
magazine.
name. Paddle Pusher is a
It's
cool
a
name.
phenomenal name.
You know what's another good name for a florist? Up in Gainesville, there's one called the, what is it called again? The Enchanted Florist.
Oh, that's nice. Sounds like magical. Pedal Pusher's a good name, and
Lily's was a nice name, too.
yeah, well, and that was kind of one of those things where it's not like I named my child after a flower for the sake of the shop. It just kind of worked out the opposite way.
Right.
But Dan Trueluck that owns Pedal Pusher, his mother's name is Rose, and she started.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of
Oh,
one of
wow.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool. Hmm.
That's a nice little story. All right, so I want to talk to Jennifer now. She won Best Place to Buy Resale. She's the winner. The runner-up was the Carriage Trade, also another very nice shop. However, Jennifer.
One of your topics is resale.
Yeah. So, Ocala Magazine has focused the last 2 months really heavily on our new resale section. And so, of course, it's such an interesting topic, and everybody's into the whole vintage and resale thing. And I think Jennifer maybe I'm biased, just because I've known Jennifer for so many years and have shopped with her for so many years, but I think she was kind of like the founder of resale in Ocala. I mean, how long have you been doing this, Jennifer?
It's been 9 years now.
9 years. And I remember I stumbled upon her shop. It was down North
On North
Magnolia.
Magnolia.
My gosh. Yeah, North Magnolia. And it like grew. She started to kind of take over the plaza. Started smaller and then she kind of started to take over and then moved. And now you've been downtown
I've been downtown for 6 years.
for 6 years. So she's been doing this a long time. Now, when you started, how many other shops, resale shops, were there in town? Do you know?
Resale wise, not really that many. They were lots of consignment stores, but none that were really resale. Mm-hmm. So I actually purchased my items outright instead of consigning them. And I think that makes a difference. People want to get their money
Yes.
the same day.
Yes.
There's not a lot of people that do that.
And as a shop owner, I know the idea for me of having hundreds of items with little numbers that I have to track and then cut checks, and that gives me a little anxiety.
Oh,
Me too.
yeah.
That,
I can imagine.
the idea of that, because I've gone into some of the consignment shops here lately for the magazine, and there's like trinkets, thimbles, and these are consigned items.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thimbles.
Thimbles, yes, and they have like a number and a price.
Tagged and
a
categorized
tag,
and
then
inventoried and
what if it falls off?
Wow.
What if it gets lost? What if that thimble gets stolen? You have to answer for all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think
Just buy it outright.
I think you're doing what I would certainly do. Just here's your cash. Now it's mine to sell. My price.
get to
my
keep all the
stickers.
money.
Yes. You don't have to cut
I can sell it
checks.
for whatever I want to.
Yes.
Cut the price if I want to.
So how in the world? Why did you get into the resale business? How'd that happen?
Well, it all started with my mom going to auctions. And she would go to auctions 7 nights a week, and she was buying stuff 7 nights a week, and the stuff was piling up. And I was like, Mom, you can't do this. You've got to find a way to get rid of it or stop going to auctions. And she said, well, then why don't you go find a shop and open a store, and we'll go from there. And that's how it all started.
Phenomenal.
Oh, wow. And she still lives here, around here somewhere?
She does. She doesn't go to auctions anymore, though.
She's at your store all the time?
Occasionally. She works full-time as a nurse, so she doesn't have a lot of time to get down there.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And so Jennifer's downtown, so she's participated in the art walks, and she's participated in
Which is this evening.
yes,
art walk.
this evening, which you guys were talking about that on your last segment.
Yeah, the HIV
Yeah.
AIDS thing is going to
I
be
was
there.
listening to that.
We were there for a few times busking for the Literacy Council.
Yeah.
We won't be there tonight. Thank God that's over.
yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of campaigning.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
And
work.
we lost. 5th place.
That's insane.
5th place.
Because you won last year, right?
2 years ago. 2
2
years
years
ago.
ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we won't talk about it.
5th
Out
out
of
of
how
20.
many?
Out of
Oh,
20.
okay. I was going to say out of 5, like our list. That's terrible.
Yeah, right.
No, 5th out of 20 is
Yeah, but now the number 20 guy feels bad.
I know. Who is it? Do you know?
Yeah, well, I have it. I don't have it in front of me.
Oh.
but- Yeah, they released that information.
You'll have to tell me later. Might be someone I know I can call and heckle. But so Jennifer's downtown, so she's gotten to participate in, Light Up Ocala. She's there for all of this different stuff. She's got a window contest.
Christmas window display
Christmas
contest
window.
this evening.
You won last
for
year, right?
For hops, yes.
She's just winning everything.
Is there a
Getting-
story behind what? I mean, I know what a white elephant is, but is there a story why that term means resale? What is?
Actually,
Well, what is it? Maybe
one of
I
the
don't know.
definitions is a possession no longer desired by one person but desired by another.
Well, they didn't like white elephants at one time.
Yeah, what's wrong with white elephants?
White elephants are actually a hindrance because in India they're not allowed to actually use the white elephants to work and produce and help them on the
Why?
because they're sacred.
Because they're rare
Oh,
or
those-
something?
They're
Oh, they with the
'Cause they're
cows.
white?
So every cow is
Is this a
sacred.
racist thing?
It's very racist.
Yeah, she's like,
It's pachydermist.
she's like, Kelly, you know why.
It's a very
so they spend a
pachydermist.
lot of money on feeding them and taking care of them, but they can't use the elephants
Do they?
to work
Do
to
they?
make money. So
Do they happen a lot? Does a white elephant happen a lot?
yeah, I don't know how rare they are. Happens a lot at my store.
Yeah, she always is getting white, literally white, not real ones, obvious.
Oh,
not live
really?
ones,
People
but-
bring you white elephants?
All the time.
So that's a collectible thing. Is that what we would find in your stores? Collectible things?
Yes,
You would
tell us
find
what
a
we
little
will
bit of
find in your store.
everything. Art, lamps, jewelry, furniture, home decor, just random, vintage, retro, things that you don't see every day, not your typical little brown recliner store. It's really kind of off the wall and eclectic and
Oh, wow.
random.
Very random.
Very random.
So a typical recliner would be rejected by you. If I brought it in and said, would you like my white recliner?
If it was red alligator, maybe.
With,
Or lime
with
green.
rickrack around it. Or, her stuff is fun. It's colorful. I love it.
Is
I mean,
it-
a lot of the stuff I have in my home
Stuff you don't
comes
see every
from
day.
Jennifer.
Do you have things there right now that are Christmas-y or Christmas-esque or whatever the word would be?
Christmas-ish, yes.
Yeah, Christmas-ish.
Yes.
Like?
Are you going to use them for your window display?
No, I'm not going to have a traditional window. I'm keeping it a secret.
Nothing you have is traditional.
There won't be any red thing in my window whatsoever.
Good. That's good. Do you have any of those ceramic Christmas trees? Remember we talked about that last week with
Yeah,
the little
yeah.
pegs in them?
I've had some. I don't
I
have
know.
any today.
I know. I've seen you have. I've probably bought one or two. From
Nothing
you.
red, huh?
Nothing red.
So is that because you just don't want red because it's too associated with Christmas? You're like anti...
I like to do things non-traditional.
She is an outside of the box.
I'm outside the box.
Intentional
liver.
outside, yeah.
Thinker and liver. Yeah, she is. She is. And she's been downtown now for several years. And she has, if you're not familiar with downtown or where the White Elephant is, the easiest way is what? To go down 40 or, I don't know, any of the roads kind of lead you over there. But what is your physical address?
120 South Magnolia Avenue. I'm 2 blocks south of Starbucks on the same side of the street, just down from the Marion Theater.
Yes, you can walk. So if you're there for dinner or if you're there for a coffee, maybe to meet
Or
a
tonight
single.
for the art walk,
Yeah.
or the
To-
Christmas contest.
to get your
window
hair
contest.
cut. There's salons and stuff down there. Envy's down there. Envy is one of our winners. So if you want to pop in and say hello to all of our Ocala Best of the Best winners, there's a lot downtown. The Corkscrew won for Best New Business, and they're down there, and Pie is down there, and we've got a lot of winners
And Harry's.
downtown. Yes. Now that I'm thinking about it. There was no coincidence in that other than it's just a phenomenal area of town. And so she's down there and she's won now 4 years in a row. I'm going to go back and I'm going to really look at
Okay.
it. But I thought it was,
There was one year that it was a couple different categories.
you're right. You're right. It was, one of them was odd. What was the best, what was that category?
One year it was Best Antique Store, Best Home Decor, Best Resale Shopping, I think. And I'm like, Best Antique Store? I don't even really... I sell antiques,
Yeah.
but I don't call them antiques or price them like
when
antiques.
People love you, they love you, and they just vote for you. And
Maybe they view it as antiques.
They do. I don't. It's just used furniture to me.
yeah. Well, tell people how to find you on Facebook.
Oh, yes. Do look at my White Elephant Store Ocala page on Facebook. I post photos every day as the new arrivals come in.
She does. She's also on Instagram.
Instagram at White Elephant Store.
Sometimes she'll take an object that's large and she'll post like a portion of it, like a little fraction of it, and you're trying to guess what it is.
Oh,
It's
that's
really
cool.
fun.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
it's a lot
Yeah,
of fun.
yeah.
And usually there's a war going on with, is it still there? How much?
Yeah.
No, it's gone. It's sold. It's already sold. What do you mean? You
I'm on
posted
my
3
way.
minutes ago. And
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
you're like a marketing genius. That's very
She
ingenious.
is.
Yeah.
She is. I mean, she sells stuff. It's like
I learned
before it
from my
leaves
friend Kelly.
before it leaves the truck. And she's smart because if she knows it's something that someone like, oh, I don't know, me would like, she'll just text me a picture or
Got something you're going to
doesn't
like.
have to come off the truck.
Oh,
It's like
really?
it's in the truck. It's still warm. I can bring it to you. So it's very clever what she's got going on over there. So I encourage people tonight to go to the Art Walk, of course, and support that. And while you're down there,
Check out the White
check
Elephant.
out the White
So
Elephant.
name one thing. Just name one thing right now that's really cool that you just got in, that you got excited when you saw it. And
That happens all the time. I get really excited to find stuff.
Yeah.
Can you name one?
Right now, I'm really excited about the items that I'm going to be putting in my window. I haven't brought them in the store yet. I've been holding them back to
Oh.
reveal this evening.
Suspense.
So,
There's
so
some
you when you get
really
done with the
neat
radio
stuff
show,
in
you've
there.
got work to do.
I have a lot to do. I haven't even started on the window, as a matter of fact.
And this girl, I don't know how she does it, but she'll have a 4-ton iron bed that somehow moves. And it's like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Who helped you?
Yeah, the store is really tiny, and it's just crammed full of stuff.
If you have not been to the White Elephant, you have to put that on your list. You literally have got to put it on your list of things to go and do, because I can
That's
tell
a great
you.
place to bring somebody from out of town.
Yes.
It's a good
So-
place to meet a single.
Possibly.
Why not? Sure.
Possibly.
You kind of really never know.
Girls'
who's
night
gonna
out?
Be girls' night out. Happy hour sometimes. Just
Sometimes.
depends on.
Does girls' night out get ruined when some guy asks you out to kind of leave the group and say, "Hey, let's go"?
Well, it depends. Are you a group of married women going out and you want to be
okay.
left alone?
Then never
or are you
mind.
a group of single women going out hoping maybe to meet somebody nice?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
So Publix,
Publix and church.
White Elephant,
White Elephant.
and Ocala Magazine.
And Ocala Magazine. And please, everybody, go out and the results are actually posted online or will be after the show. So you can go on there. But we have so many fantastic features this month. It's our Christmas issue. It's fantastic. And I encourage everybody to go out and grab a copy of Ocala Magazine.
It's always a fun segment on Fridays. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you,
Thank
Larry.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you,
for
Jennifer.
coming in. We'll be right back.
If California women